Hold on a second. I've got to get this microphone in. Oh, let me do this. Gina, what are you going to do? Well, I'm doing it. Just give me a moment. I got to figure out how am I going to get this going like this. I am going to get it going. I'm still using my old phone right now. It has new features. And you don't have no room on it. It has no room on it whatsoever. Can you now? All right, you can hear me. I did print a picture of the map, which is great. Hello, Richard. So I'm flipping it around. We're going to flip it around, you all. Going to flip this around. I'm going to put the pictures out on the floor. I've already messed them all up because I laid them out ahead of time. And then I got to mess them back up. We're going to put them on the floor. We're going to put all these pictures on the floor so we can see them. We're going to look at them, throw them down on the floor. We're going to save this eclipse because I'm going to put the eclipse on the wall is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the eclipse right here. Hello there, Carol, honey. Y'all just tuning in. Hello. It's hot. It's all right, you all. It's fine. We can do it. I got to like fix this sweater. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to lay these all out. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Because we're going to look at more pictures. Because I did print more pictures tonight. It's going to lay these out. Oh, no. What happened? Did you see that? It's like I got blacked out. They blacked me out. You deserve to be blacked out, Gina, because your mouth. No, we're gonna put all these pictures out on the floor because it literally did. It like blacked me out when I was flipping it around. I gotta turn this right here. Turn this to over here. Cheers from Detroit. Detroit Vader, Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader. We can get it. Some of these we've seen, but I really don't like touching them with my hands. But I'm going to touch it. The ones that we've already looked at. Because we can match them up. I found some that matches. You all. If you just tuning in, just throw it over there. There's some that matched the others. That's why I wanted to lay it out. I've got to, I've got to get a glove on my hand because I don't want to touch the paper. I do not want to touch the paper. Let me flip it. Let me flip it up. I don't want to touch the paper because it's doesn't feel good on my hands. Hey, Rosie. I got it. I got it now. I have got it now. Gina, you are so unprofessional. Well, that's fine. You can hear me now? Yeah, got a glove on. So I can touch the paper. We want to touch the paper down here, but it's a lot of newsprint is what it is. Hello there, Al Honey. So we're gonna, I'm laying these out because I wanted to match some of these up. I wanted to put these wherever they went with the locations they came out of is what I wanted to do. And I know that right here, this right here was Elon Musk's big eye in the sky. Of course, this is the FAA weather cam right here. We've already seen that. I don't have a thing for the FAA. And this is NASA's eye in the sky. NASA's eye in the sky, if you're just tuning in, NASA's eye in the sky is like Elon Musk's thing. If you didn't see it last night, it's right here. He had an eye in the sky when his starship, they was both happened. Someone wrote in the comment section, it was Lionsgate. It was during Lionsgate. August the 8th was Lionsgate, is what it was. Remember, that's what someone said in the comment section. It was like, it was on Lionsgate Day. Let's flip it around. Lionsgate. So August the 8th and August the 8th, NASA product and Elon Musk eye in the sky. He may not be human. He really may not be human. But he hasn't seemed to be too bad of a human right now. We can't vouch for him in the future. I can think of a whole lot worse humans. I can. Let's try to lay these out better and put these eyes in the sky. You're just tuning in to where they belong. Does second that? Yeah, there are some a lot worse people than that. You can see. Now I'm touching it with that hand. Now I got to touch it with this hand. Oh, somebody got themselves in trouble. Albert, Al, honey, you got it. You got it. You are. They're trying to interrupt our live stream because they don't like our content. That's okay. You're going to look at that great big eye in the sky. It's going to be watching you one day. Is what it's going to be doing. This is the NASA product. You seen the orange clouds earlier today. They were beautiful in the sky when they showed up. Absolutely beautiful is what they wore. Totally beautiful. They filled the whole southern sky. It was a sight to see during the live stream. You just tuning in. Hello. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Al. We're gonna talk about this circuit board. You see the circuit board right here? No, we can't. This is a computer board. This is a live stream. This right here was the sky. That was the sky in front of my house with a filter on it, and you can see that it does have what looks like parts of a computer, a motherboard in it. It does. Parts of a motherboard in the sky. When you do the filtering, that's what it looked like. Parts of a motherboard in the sky. Let's flip it. And with that, this is one of the stars that we zoomed up on, and it's that star right there. I need my pencil. Need my pencil. Someone once said, if you got something to say, you hold a pen in your hand. Okay. Okay. So if you see this circuit board right here, look how it has these paths right there, a motherboard. This was the sky, and you can see it also had paths in it. Just with a little bit of filtering. It almost looked like the sky was like a green screen. Yeah, wearing green pants. Who's got on the green pants? See, that was a green screen. Yeah. You're holding a crayon. Thank you, Al, honey. You're holding that crayon for us. That's perfect. It is. Some of that lights are a little bit too bright. It's all right. We can flip it. This right here. Do you remember that? The Webb plasma. The plasma webs have attached themselves to the Lakota Center in St. Petersburg, Russia. This is before. I think this is all before the Ukraine war took place too. I really do. I think that's when we saw it like that, is when it happened. I mean, this is like it's a wonderful piece of architecture right here. It is, but that plasma was literally attaching itself. This keeps asking for my Apple ID, and I don't want to give it my Apple ID. Apple Brooks, honey, it keeps asking for my Apple ID when you watch this. And I'm not going to give it my Apple ID. I'm not. Let's get this going. CERN and dark matter. CERN, what does it matter about dark matter? Well, it matters about dark matter. It truly does matter about dark matter. You may have seen it. It looks like, you know what dark matter looks like? Dark matter kind of looks like blood cells and stuff in the bloodstream, all zoomed up close. Is really kind of what it looks like if you look at it. See all of that right there? Looks like in the body. She's not in the house. That's all right. That's okay. The CERN and the dark matter. The dark matter. Because it does matter. Just like these ships in Hawaii matter. We're doing things differently. We are. Oh, when we get to the dark ships, the black ships. Now we're going to look at this too. We're going to look at the path of totality. But this right here, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one ships in the sky. No, kind of. I thought that was kind of near the Brandenburg Gate, but it's not. That's the goddess Nike right there. I think it's like is it like Isis or something? This ship, the big black ship in the sky, while something important was happening on the ground. Oh, it was the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. They were having something going on at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. And if you've ever been there, it's really historical. We used to live there, and it was nice going to the Brandenburg Gate. It was really cool. But this black ship right here in the sky, this is like the same ships that were at the observatory in Hawaii. And I'm going to put this to the side. It's the one right here. It's of the same color. It's the same make. It seems the same style. They're always this like color right there. So we're gonna get it. I'm gonna put it to the side. So it's gonna go right here. Now we're at the plasma. We're at the observatories now. This is on July the 1st of 2022. These were life forms. This is a different type of a life form right here. They were on the ground. They were on the ground at the observatory, and they started off around 10:45 at night. And this is on the 2nd, 1 o'clock in the morning. You can see that this life form, it literally was rising up. It moved away. It was constantly like changing. It was really, really cool. That was in Hawaii. We got more pictures of the life form that was there, because it is a different type of a life form. It's different than me and you. There was this series, I don't know what it was called, and they had these some sci-fi series, and they had those that type of a life form in it, and I think they called it the Oannes, the Oannes, and they really were like a plasma-like life form and stuff. They were highly intelligent in it. Right here, see it? It's beautiful, ribbony, beautiful energy. This was at the Cloud Clam, and there was another one right there, and it was like it's part in the morning. Yeah. Let me say this. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. We're supposed to be at the observatories in Hawaii with another type of a life form that looks different than a human, but yet it truly is like, where is the Lakota? It's like this. It's literally like this right here. It's like this type of a life form. Now, you may find it hard to believe, but this is a plasma-like life form. And this is like a plasma-like life form too. It's really ribbony. Really beautiful. Beautiful frequency. It seems to be that I am a lot of some people's cyber grandma. Okay, I can be a cyber grandma. I can. This is a plasma energy, plasma entity. I'm going to put it over here with the Lakota Center. We'll put it right over here with this UFO that was in the sky in Hawaii is what I'm going to do with the one in Hawaii. We're here. We're going to stick you right here. Going to stick you right there with that. And look how beautiful it is. Look at the beauty. It's a plasma ribbon. That's how beautiful this, we got somebody being bad. Al, did you get him? Stop it. Do we need some more moderators in here? Yeah. Are we doing all right? I think you all got it right. They love our channel so much they have to troll it, because this is the most exciting channel on the YouTube. Who else is sharing things like this? We're doing old-fashioned media right here is what we're doing, and it makes them really happy to be a part of it. And amongst wonderful friends, it does, even though they may not realize it. Now look at this. Is that really a shooting star ship? No. I believe that that is a, it's not a shooting star. That's perfect. I believe that this is a ship. It probably is a ship that came down from the sky at the observatory in Hawaii. You can see the time sent. A lot happens at night over there, and there's certain hours where you're going to see this stuff a whole lot more than the other hours. There really is. Just admit it. Now we're going to match these ships up right here. We've got, this looks like two great big ships up here. Let me see if I can get it right here. Let's do this. We've got the giant windows again in the sky right here. See them? The great big round windows again. We saw them at Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. These great big round windows in the ships that are in the sky, and this is Hawaii still, and it really looks like there is a great big different type of a ship with the straight edge right there, like a double-decker ship up there. But this right here, it's the same style right there, the same style of ships. And you just tuning in, welcome. We're trying to have a presentation here. We are, and scientific presentation. And you can watch us, or and be nice and kind. You can. It'd be nice if you were nice and kind, right? It would. Otherwise, you're just going to be a problem. You're just part of the matrix, and we're going to dismantle. You're part of the matrix dismantling, just like that. The matrix is being dismantled. Yeah, we got it. How long? Yeah, so look at this, you all. These are ships. We're going to stick this with the, oh, this is the observatories right here. So we got a place for the observatories. We're just going to stick them, we're going to stick them with this ship right here with the observatories, because it belongs with them. Right there. It's a ship here. We got the ships there. I'm getting caught in the cord. So since when did clouds have windows? The Canada, France, Hawaii observatories in Hawaii. You can see the windows that are in the ships. And there's smaller windows up there where that's pointing. The windows that are in the ships. So this is going with the observatories. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're trying to have we're having a beautiful night. We are right now. We got it going on here, you all. This is the most exciting channel on the YouTube for learning. It is. Now look at this. Plasma is the fourth state of matter. This is the plasma that was in the Ukraine right before the physical battles started breaking out in Ukraine, where it really vamped up. This was the plasma. And there were some dark portals that were being open. Dark portals that were being open, and I don't like how they got it now. So you can even look at this right here. It looks as if they have made they tried to open a wormhole right here, and that's why this one right here is so spiked, so pumped up with its energy. What is over here? Did I do that? No, I don't know where that came from. It's different types of lights and stuff like that at the Ukraine. And this plasma, I believe, actually, let's just make this plasma right here is a life form, and it belongs with this plasma that's attached itself to the building in Russia right here. These were happening around the same times. These things right here, all of them were around the same time. The plasma was spiking. And it very well could be, is it around 2022 when things started heating up in the Ukraine? Because that's when this plasma, the plasma giant beings, I believe that these were the higher up plasma beings. I really do. And these were the lower, these were like the lower ones. No disrespect to them. But when did it truly start picking up? Was it in around July of 2022 when it really started kind of picking up? Because that would make, because we got a visitors, we have them visiting the observatories in there. We do. We had them visiting the observatories at that time, around that time stamp, and that's when all the plasma started showing up. But then all of a sudden, the plasma started disappearing. And it would rose. It's so beautiful, ribbony. Or it was 2 or 1. You believe so? Okay, so then it makes sense because they had high-level meetings at the observatory is what they did. You can see them down here having their meetings. And they had them at night so where nobody would see them. They think people would dismiss this as something else. No, this is a life form. This is a hierarchy. This would be like an archangel right here. Something like an archangel. If you would assign them a life form, a form, a shape, this would be them right there. And these would be the other ones, the other army right here, the ground crew right here. So this is the plasma, and these are great big massive too. They battled it out in the spiritual realm is what they did. This does have a story to it. Whether you believe it or not, this truly does have there is a story to be told. There is, with all the battles that took place that you could not see behind these scenes. In the spiritual realm and the metaphysical realm, however you want to say it, these were the battles that were taking place. Now these are some of the ships. These fly across quite frequently, and what was interesting is the green one showed up around about the time when these kind of showed up too. I mean, it's documented on here. It's documented on here, down here, at the bottom, flying around, and that's not Elon Musk satellites either. And this right here, these types of ships, there was high-level meetings taking place at the observatories in Hawaii. And there truly was high-level meetings. We're going to put this over here with the shooting star, is what we're going to do. We've already looked at this, the flying saucers. This was over the Atlantic by the U.S. Navy. And this right here was in Cape Town, South Africa. So we need to put these with the flying saucers somewhere. Let's stick them over here with Dismantling the Matrix. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's hot. It gets hot doing this kind of a job. Yeah. Oh, you seen the lights rotating and it made a sound like another one showed up? Yeah, there's a whole lot going on, and I'm sure you all have seen a lot. And this right here, like the dark matter that we see right here, they don't really understand everything about the dark matter, some of the properties and stuff. They just started like doing their big studying on it. But this dark matter can be birthed, and it's kind of like plasma. It literally is kind of like plasma, and it's kind of likened to these right here and right here, but not all the way. Tamia, yeah, listen to me. If you continually come in here and act up, you're going to be blocked. You are. You need to be respectful. You truly do. You need to be respectful. If you're not, you're just going to get blocked. Blocked completely out. Now let's look at this. Now this is Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. We've seen some of these before. These are the ships that I documented coming in by the thousands. They came in a little at a time. This is when the observatories first shut down in September of 2018. I took pictures, and then the rest is history. That's how come I'm here. You can see them right here. And here they are in the inverted mode. And here's some ships at the observatories. They are literally coming up from the ground. And you can see the air that they're leaving behind. They're launching themselves from somewhere below by the observatories in Hawaii. And they take off. They take off. You got the big ship right there too on top of Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. You just tuning in, welcome. Dark matter is, yeah, so there's so many. There's so many. Let's look at this. You remember the White House? Did you see the, what the HE double hockey sticks? The U.S. has what? The U.S. something on something. Space Fleet. What about the Space Fleet? Let me see this. You remember this. Did you see that the U.S. has their own space fleet? Yeah, we did. We saw it. We saw it. Oh, okay, we got the black ships. We got the black ships. I was waiting for the black ships to come up because they belong to this black ship. So that's what we got, see? We're in black aircraft, UFO, UAP, whatever you want to call them, in Tennessee. This is Fox 17 News. So these were the black ships that showed up here near the WeWork building in Tennessee. You can see them cloaked in the clouds right here. They can't hide that well. They just want to tell you they're not hiding very well because they've been brought out into the open, and you can see one up here. And you can see some right there, and then you can see this one right here. Literally in the sky, when there was some kind of demonstration or something going on, the yellows, the blues, I don't know what they were doing there on that day, but it was. The big black ship showed up. It literally hovered in the sky at the Brandenburg Gate is what it did. Hovered in the sky. And here they are in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, right there also. They are one of the same. So they can show up in Germany, and they can also show up in Tennessee. And there's more of those. There's more of those ships. We just got to find them. We got to wait for them to come up in this group of photos is what we got to do. And I don't think that they're the cubes. I really don't, because the cubes are like the Borg, and they came out of the sun. These cubes right here, this is the one where there was a whole lot of them. Let's count them, how many that came out. Was it around 32 that came out of that porthole that time? Let's count them. If you see them bigger, when the ones that are the wider ones, so we got, so it's like 1, 2, 3. This right here would be 2 cubes stuck together. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Third round 32 ships came out of a coronal hole in the sun. And there is a place right here called Cube Island in the South Pacific Ocean. They showed up, thousands if not millions of them, in the water, and then they disappeared. So that's the cubes. I don't think that they're associated with the black aircraft. If you're just tuning in, we are investigating. We are continuing our investigation with a different type of media, and it is print. These are some of the things that have been printed out. There's like 6,400 videos on this YouTube channel as of like September or something of 2018. Yeah, it's a lot. And we remember the big squid in the sky. There's a lot of different life forms that show up. See, now look right here. There's the holes. See those holes right there? It's like the windows of the ship that we've seen. That is, right there. There they are. The same holes that showed up in the ship. And that's the one that showed up at Papakata Volcano, cloaked in the clouds, but it was very visible. They're here in the sky here. And here's some right here. It looked like a great big squid, but then it's got a blunt end, so it's probably the edge of a ship with big rows and rows and rows of something going on at the observatory in Hawaii. We're going to stick them over here. They need to be by somewhere, you all, by themselves. We can talk about Tennessee. We can talk about these ships right here. These are ships. They're supposed to be clouds in the sky, but you can see that they don't look like a normal cloud at all. They don't. That they were in the sky, cloaked with some technology. When you look up close at them, totally, yeah. some nice cloaking technology. So let me put it back. How we doing over here? We doing great. We got some trolls coming in. Are they behaving in the classroom? If not, they don't go in the corner. They go out the door. They go out the door. Yeah, the Star Trooper movie has plasma beings. I love it. Does it really? I'm gonna have to watch it, Francine. The Starship Troopers movie. It's got the plasma beings like this, right? That's great. That is wonderful because we want to find them. If you're just tuning in, this is like the Table Mountain, and you see right there the mountain in South Africa, the largest alien base on Earth. Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. Right here you can see the holes, same kind of holes that are in the clouds where there's ships. Okay, so we saw that right there. We got to stick them somewhere. We'll stick them over here with the Table Mountain playlist. The Table Mountain PAL, because Table Mountain has its own PAL. It's got that, it's got this, it's got the UFOs that showed up. You're just tuning in, welcome. We're out here investigating the world of things that have been kept in the secret for far too long. Things that have been hidden for far too long. That's what my YouTube says. I did have a longer summary, but I got rid of it. I did. Let's flip it. Okay, midnight, the UFO ships head towards Earth. Okay, if they leave the sun, rest assured, they're not just flying around in space just to fly around. No, they're headed straight toward Earth. They're headed straight toward Earth. They're not going to waste their time just flying in the sun and flying right back around. Their cargo is on the Earth. What they are interested on is on the Earth. Oh, Ryder, honey, you in here? It's nice to see you again. You've been working really late. Yeah. Okay, we put this with NASA's PAL over here. We got a PAL for NASA. That's me. We got a NASA PAL right there, you all. Let me stick it like this. Okay, there's NASA's PAL right there. Now we got another observatory PAL. We're working our way around, you all. There are some who have not seen all of this, but that's okay. Now we're at the observatory again, and this now is August. Yeah, Susan B. Honey, you in here? It's good to see you, Susan B. Honey. That's great. Thank you. So we're at the observatories. Did they shoot down that UFO, that cylindrical ship right there? No, it went down voluntarily in the shafts in the ground where there's like big portals, big holes that go down into the ground. That's what they did. Their lasers are, I don't think they're just normal lasers that are zooming in, putting all the light out so they can get a good picture of space. I mean, some of them may be used for that. But this goes over here with the observatories in Hawaii. This is the observatory in Hawaii, pal. Right there with the other telescope. See, it's right there. We got this one. So that shooting star goes with this right here at the observatory. You can see it. We gotta keep the stuff in their orders. Keep them all in order. Now we're back at, oh my gosh, we're back at South Africa, the largest alien base on the planet, on Earth, and it literally does go very deep within the ground. You can see the flying saucer right here. This is just a depiction of perhaps, say, this right here. Well, Gina, honey, that's a cloud. No, it's a flying saucer. It's a flying saucer. See the edge of this cloud? It's way too smooth, and it's literally the shape of a flying saucer. During this particular live stream, this time-lapse video, we did a live stream, and we watched the evolution of these clouds come into being, and they kept forming and forming, and more kept showing up at Table Mountain. We got a Table Mountain playlist on here that is pretty cool. I made a Table Mountain playlist because it was so cool. It was really cool to go to Table Mountain. It was. Where we're going to stick you over here on Table Mountain because you're so important. See, we got Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. And you got to think about it. Africa is a great big gigantic continent. And if the oldest aliens on Earth are habitating, this is their habitation. See this is the mountain. It's got a big green screen over it. It does. I mean, there's a solid structure there, but there is like a green screen, and it does come undone. It could even be a building or something. It's a massive, massive base. And I will say that one time during something was happening, and the bottom of the mountain, like right down in here, where's my pointer? The bottom of the mountain opened up. There was like a great big doors. You know how the great big gigantic doors you see in some of the old structures? There's great big gigantic doors, and you're thinking, why do they need doors that are that big? Why do they need great big gigantic doors? This doesn't want to focus. Wonder why. Anyhow, it opened up in the bottom of the mountain, and there were giant beings in it. Giant beings in the bottom of the mountain. See, this is going with Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. And so it's got its own playlist because there was a lot of activity going on there. And you know, they don't treat them right. They promise them that they'll make their life better, and the money goes to corrupt government officials. That's right. The people don't get the money. Now we got this life form too, right here. This is a shape-shifting life form. This is what stars look like. Some of the stars, they change their color, but they have that shape, and this is supposed to be Jupiter. It doesn't look like Jupiter. I know it doesn't look about it. Where's our Applebrooks honey? She could be busy. What are you doing right here? You're doing great. So I'm just going to stick this somewhere. Stick it over here with the circuit board because there's a star over there. Y'all just tuning in. Welcome. You're just tuning in. Welcome. We have to try to get all this information out because there's not much time. There truly is not much time left to get all the information out that should get out. So get out as much as we can. The Australia. We went to Antarctica yesterday, and you can see what looks like two suns. This is the center of, well, you could say black hole sun. Yeah, these showed up at Antarctica, the Australian division. In the sky, you can see the timestamp up there. So this is on a live webcam too. This needs to go over here with the clouds because it's like a cloud. Now this right here reminds me of Battlestar Galactica. Cloaked in the clouds, you can see the structure. It is absolutely enormous right here. You want to know what it looked like? Go look at one of the Battlestar Galactica ships or something like that. This is what it's like in 2. This was at a train station depot somewhere in the United States. I can't even remember the name of it. If you want to just, yeah, so we're going to have to find somewhere to stick this train station depot. We'll stick it over here with that. You all just tuning in. We got all these pictures. I've already went through probably a box of the 11 by 17 matte, photo matte paper. I got more. I'm going to print off as much as I can. When I get through with 11 by 17s, I'm going to do some on the 8 by 10s too. So now we got this other UFO, and this right here was this UFO. We did a live stream. I took that picture right there when I was going to Clarksville, Indiana. I came to a stoplight, and there was that UFO in the sky right there in the center. Here's another picture of it. And it kind of matched the one that was seen outside of Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral Port, whatever. So there's different types of ships. There is absolutely different types of ships. He needs to go over here. That needs to go over there with Elon Musk is where it needs to go. You're just tuning in. Welcome. We're also now going to go over here to San Francisco, California, and see the ship that came out of a wormhole. Literally came out of the wormhole when the sun was going down is what was happening. Yeah, y'all gotta be nice. You gotta learn about these UFOs because we don't have much time to talk about all the various types of life forms and the aircraft that they fly around in. We don't have much time. You ain't gonna see this on the mainstream. This is the only place you're gonna see all the varieties. The huge UFO ship. Did my microphone fall off of me? No, it's still on. The huge UFO ship that came through the wormhole. You can see right there coming up out of the ground. This is in San Francisco. Kind of looks like a flying saucer part of it. And then look at how pointed it is. It's very it is pointed. And it kind of reminds me of some of them that came from I don't know, like the ones that come up out of the ground in Africa. They kind of remind me of some of these right here, but these right here have more of a boxy shape. And this right here is more curved like a flying saucer. But it came through a wormhole. That's going to have to come over here. Okay, now we're in luck. We got some more black ships. See, why are there UFOs or UAPs going unreported in the skies? This is Nashville, Tennessee. There they are right there. And here they are up close. Here they are again right here. And here is one at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. We got the black ships. We literally got the black ships. Who do they belong to? You have to ask yourself, who do the black ships belong to? Now, granted, we can find them. Yeah, we can find them. They're like submarines in the sky. They truly are. And let me tell you something. If you listen to the book that we read about the Vril, the coming race from underneath the ground, they have flying vehicles, and they can choose which type of things they fly around in, like UFOs and stuff. Plus, they have great big gigantic wings that they wear. They have mechanical wings, and they're probably around 20 to 30 feet span. The women have them and the men have them, and they fly like that. They can fly, or they can use a UFO, a flying house. They can also travel on something on the ground too. So that's under earth, and it's like real beautiful emerald cities and stuff inside the earth, like Admiral Byrd. That was the coming right. Okay, that's enough. So these right here has to go back. These are the ships, and they belong with these ships that are at the Brandenburg Gate. And I went there. It was really cool. They got pictures of there too. Now we're back to the observatory right here in Hawaii. You can see there's a lot of activity. This is a massive UFO that literally lit up the sky during the volcano time, and you can see the rim. You can see the rim that's around it. It's like perfect rim like that. Absolutely perfect. So this is, where are we putting Hawaii? We can stick this, I'm going to stick them over here because they belong over there. Now this is the sun. You can clearly see the face of a man. He is angry. He's angry. You can see him in the inverted mode. You can see the pupil of his eyes. This is the grayscale inverted. And this is the regular inverted, the negative. And this is the actual face right here. Let's look at this. You can see how evenly, how asymmetrical. Here is his eye right here. You can see the pupil of his eye, the pupil of his eye. You can see his mouth. You can see his nostrils. He's very, very angry. You can see the outline of his head. You can see it even better here. You can see his eyes. They're asymmetrical right here. You're welcome, Michelle, honey. You can see his mouth. You can see his nose. You can see his, he looks like he's got some ears or something up there. You can see it right here too. Same thing, the eyes. Let's see how the AI is zoomed up on it. Oh yeah, this literally showed up. He was very angry. We just so happened to go over there, and I saw him on there, and I said, wait a minute, he's angry. That's all I could say. That's the only message I got. He was angry. So we left it at that, and he was still angry. He's still angry. Let me just tell you. He's still angry. We're not done yet, you all. You just tuning in. We're getting ourselves started down here with these plasma beings. We got some more black ships, and here we are at Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. If anybody's in here from Cape Town, South Africa, hello from this YouTube channel. It was great exploring South Africa with you. It was. Got a lot of good things from there. This is, you can see right here, someone would call this Ezekiel's wheel or something like that, but this showed up on the NASA product. Remember this right here? And this is up close. And this same reflection is coming down from the sky, from the sun. You can see it right here, which would look quite similar to this, like the little spokes in it. The spokes in it right here too. Some kind of ship is more or less what it is, but yeah. And you can see that was in November the 19th of 2022 at Cape Town, South Africa. Table Mountain. Table Mountain. They want to sit at the table. Table Mountain has a whole lot of activity going on. Now we're going to talk about the plasma. Where was the plasma? CERN and the plasma. CERN and the dark matter. If we look at the dark matter right here, it kind of resembles this right here. This is in Brest, France. Right here, it was a live webcam. They were having celebrations and the fireworks were going off, and this was really wild looking, and they opened a wormhole. A wormhole was opened right there, and there was some plasma or something that came out. It traveled. The dark matter came out and went there. Well, Gina, honey, that's not, excuse me, this is a wormhole. This is a depiction of a wormhole. This is also one that was opened up in the sky. And look at this. It's like the dark matter or something came out, because it's kind of like this. I think dark matter can organize itself too, like plasma. If you think of dark plasma, you can see dark matter could organize itself if it's an intelligence. And I believe that dark matter is also a life form. It's like an intelligent life form that can quite possibly organize itself. And it can come through the other realm. And you can't see it coming through at nighttime. It's like an interdimensional too. You would not be able to see it. So we got that at the Brest Hotel. We're back here again on Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. You're just tuning in, welcome. We're trying to get this information out. Gina, who are we? It's all of us on here. It's a concerted effort. We're all coming together to get the information out. We need each other to get it out. We do. Because it's got to get out. We don't got enough time. We do not have enough time to get it all out. And I won't get it all out. I know I won't before something happens. Table Mountain in Cape Town. Hello there, Applebrooks, honey. This is Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. You can see that there is a ship that is cloaked in the clouds, pointed right to it, and it does match the light ships that I documented right here. And you can see I inverted the image. I made the mirrored image over here. I wanted to show, to see this is what they look like right here. This is what those ships look like, cloaked in the clouds. There's millions of them, probably thousands. I know there's thousands and thousands and thousands of these ships that are cloaked in the clouds from the other dimension. But this is to give you an idea of how big one of these ships is, this particular ship. Based on the width of this, it was, I took the width of this and I overlaid it to get this width right here, because this is the exact width of the ship right here, and this is this ship, and I stretched that ship out, and it's literally from this side of Table Mountain to this side. That's how long, however long the top of Table Mountain is, that's how big that ship is, based on the width of this ship and the length of this ship and the width, to give you a size comparison. If somebody knows how long the Table Mountain is, there you go. You got it. We got to stick this back over here with Table Mountain. You're looking in here. This goes over here on Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa, like right there. Now we got some satellites, radio telescopes, radio astronomy satellites. That was just an image I used. So we can just stick that over here. Oh, and we got Mount Etna, the Victoria Etna Nord, and we have UFOs on Mount Etna. There we go, November of 2022. You can see them protruding out of the clouds. They're smooth, and they look like they're some type of a metal, well-defined, cloaked in the clouds. And here's some more that are in the inverted mode. You can see they're separated like that. This is Mount Etna live webcam. You can go over there. We got some more Table Mountain Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. Big shout out to Cape Town, South Africa. They got a lot of activity going on there, and a lot of people know that they got some activity going on there in Cape Town, South Africa. So let's look at this, you all. Gina, that just looked like a... Gina, that looks like just a big old cloud. Oh, it's much more than a cloud. It is so much more than a cloud at Table Mountain. Let's see if we can get some light on this. There are windows, round windows, right here, right there in the center. You see the round window to the ships. These are, where's the great big clouds that had the ship? We ain't got to them yet. These are ships that showed up also in Hawaii, these type of cloud ships with the great big windows. Where are they at? Okay, here they are. We were getting them. They belong right here. They're these type of ships right here. Showed up also in Hawaii. The windows of them, they're quite similar. Like right there. And right here. They're all cloaked in the sky, and there's some kind of other ship up there. So that is, why did the clouds have windows? We don't know why they have windows. It's just how they're made. Hello there, Jimmy, honey. Thank you. That's how they're made, and you got this great big ship full of windows. And if there's beings in there, they're gigantic. Let's hope there's not 40-foot beings like the Nephilim and stuff. If they are, so we're going to stick those over there. And again, this is like the two suns that were in the Australian Antarctic Division in Antarctica that show up on their camera. You can see the timestamp. We haven't been over there in a long, long time. We haven't, but it was pretty cool that they got a camera. They got cameras all over the world so they can keep track of what's going on. Y'all just tuning in. We're almost finishing. Now, here's my favorite part right here. We got the dark ships. We got more ships to add to the Black Fleet. Right there. That's me. Right there. We determined that this ship, it literally, there is a door on the telescope. It was this very camera. See the black ships? They belong with these ships right here. They belong with these ships right here. There's a black ship there that's in Berlin, Germany at the Brandenburg Gate. You can see it, the Brandenburg Gate. We documented it. These are the black ships in Tennessee. You can see it. Why are there UFOs and UAPs going unreported in the sky? And here was some more. And this was the biggest by far right here at the observatories in Hawaii, this black ship right here. And you can see this right here. We need a good picture of the observatory in the daytime. Okay, we got it. We got a good picture of an observatory in the daytime. They have doors to them, but you can't really see the door right here. This particular telescope, I can't find one that has a door on it. It had a door on it where they got out of there. It has whoever the occupants are in this ship, they have to be the size of a human in order to go through the doors that are on the observatory. They have to be the size of a human. Okay, I can't find the doors. It's the same ship. So we got 3 different locations where these ships have been spotted and documented. Berlin, Germany at the Brandenburg Gate during a demonstration. Right there. Nashville, Tennessee, right there by the WeWork building in the sky. There's some more. And some people said in the comment section, there's some dark energy that they feel in Nashville, Tennessee. They really do. And then at the observatories in Hawaii. So these ships are all over the world too, right here. They're all over the world. I think we've covered everything, you all. We have covered everything so far, and like the circuit board in the sky. So yeah, this is for the okay. That goes with the observatory. Well, we stuck them over here because they just had some ships. They didn't have the dark ships. They just had the regular ships. These are the UFOs, the clouds that match Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa, right there. And right here. They have the same holes in them like this right here. Those clouds do. They look like that. And they look like this. So I think that's about it, you all. I'm sure we can find some more dark ships. Well, we do have more dark ships. Where were they? We have more dark ships that showed up. They were coming out of the ground. Where are they? They were on one of these. I think we might be able to stick this in here, but I don't know for sure because it's these aren't square like those and like that. This is a different whatever. Where was the other dark ships? Where was the other ships? Because I documented them. They come out of the ground in Hawaii, and it's on one of these pictures coming up out of the ground in Hawaii. Okay, here they are right here. No, these right here belong with the ones in Hawaii. Well, they came up out of the ground in Hawaii too. See, this one is pointed. They could be part of these. I mean, they don't all have to be. Well, let's see the one in Germany. Well, they're kind of boxy looking. I don't know. They're dark ships, but they might have they have a different shape to them. Well, this could be one of them too with the, yeah. They could be one and the same. I'm just going to stick them with them. They can come here with these dark ships. So this is what we got going on. All of that, you all. It's really a lot to take in. It's a whole lot to take in. But it's real. It's very, very real. And there really isn't much time to get the information out. There's not. The time is so limited because they have suppressed the information for so long. Yeah, you get out whatever you can. If you're just tuning in, welcome. You got to get up off this floor. Yeah, now we got it, y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up. It looks really neat, seeing all this on the floor. And you've got to love what you're doing. And you got to stay focused. To do stuff like this, you have got to be focused in your mind. You really do. And you have to be able to concentrate and like what you're doing. And I do. I like to concentrate and I like to focus on it because I enjoy doing what I'm doing. That's how I can do it. It's not for everybody. It's not. But I like it. It's investigating and documenting. It's really cool. Just looking at all of them like that. All of this stuff. And we're not done yet. When we're not done yet, I've got a lot more to print out. I do. It's great. I think it's pretty cool right there. It went into the door. They got out of the ship. They went into the door and they had their meeting. And these right here had a meeting too. These were the plasma beings, the like angelic beings, like higher ones. Right around the time when the stuff broke out in Ukraine, because these were the plasma ground forces that were battling out in that realm. And also in Russia, but they had a meeting. So I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go now, y'all. This is like yeah. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. And thank you, moderators, for being very busy. You were super, super busy on here. Carol and Al for a long time. Susan B. Honey, thank you. O. Ryder and Apple Brooks, thank you all for your comments. And y'all, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow. It does. And we got more news to come out. What's it going to be? I don't know. Don't know. There's going to be a lot. I know we can keep doing these. I thought I was done with all the UFO stuff, but I guess I wasn't because I'm supposed to be printing these off now. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you for watching and being interested in it, because they do exist and there's various different types. And we've got the black ships. It could even be, well, I'm not going to say who I think those are. I'm just going to keep it to myself. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for your super chats, and have a wonderful rest of your, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, Al, honey. Thank you all. Love you.